ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you will allow me to start this podcast off a little bit different, okay? I gotta tell y'all, man, I just found out something revelatory recently. Man, online dating in the West is absolute trash. Absolute garbage. It is horrible. It is horrible out here in these streets, man. It is crazy how modern day dating is in the Western culture. I want to take you back probably a couple of days ago when I was hanging out with a friend of mine. He was like, yo, Doc. He was like, yo, I want to show you something. So my man was showing me how Tinder and shit be working and stuff like that. And contrary to popular belief, everybody thinks, yo, Doc, man, you a young man. How the fuck do you not know what Tinder is or how Tinder works and stuff? I was like, bro, you gotta understand. First of all, I've been in a relationship forever. Back when I was in the United States, what was popular was MySpace. That was it. When I got to the Philippines, what was popular was fucking Friendster. Drop a 1 in the comment section if you knew what Friendster was, because if you knew what Friendster was, oh, y'all really about that life. But I digress. So I knew nothing about this stuff, man. I knew absolutely nothing about what online dating in the modern day was actually like, right? So my man was scrolling through some profiles and stuff like that, and he came across this girl that I thought was mad cute. I said, okay, I see you, my boy. I said, so how does it work? He was like, yo, man, if I swipe right or swipe left or whatever the fuck, and she swipes the exact same direction, whatever direction it is, then we match. I said, so does that mean y'all gonna smash or something? Because I kind of felt like, yo, I guess that's how y'all hook up, right? If y'all swipe the same direction on each other, that mean y'all about to hook up, right? He was like, yeah, something like that. But anyways, he was like, yo, let me show you something. So he showed me this young lady's biography. And I shit you not, this is exactly what it said. Close to verbatim. Not quite word for word, but close to verbatim. It said, I'm a boss bitch. Don't come at me, don't come near me, don't message me unless you gonna send me some money. And at the end of the biography, or at the end of that statement, it had her Cash App information. Now, I started laughing. I said, so you mean to tell me that in order to get this girl's attention, you gotta send her money via Cash App, right? Not a hi, not a hello back, not anything until you send money first. I said, this shit crazy. But it only gets worse, gentlemen. It only gets worse, right? One other girl was talking about all the things that she was willing to accept and all the things she was not willing to accept. It was basically like a list of demands, and I thought that was so crazy, right? It's all about what you have to bring to the table and not what she has to bring to the table at all. It was, yo, you gotta be X amount in height, solid muscle, this, that, and the other. But her profile, she 5 flat, 270 pounds, her damn self, right? Single mother with kids and shit, talking about looking for a man to help take care of me, don't ask me to do shit, blah, blah. I'm like, man, it's tough out here in these streets. And I juxtaposed that to what dating profiles were like in the Philippines, right? Wherein it's, you know, a young lady talking about how humble she is and, you know, down to earth, just looking for a good man, a serious relationship, blah, 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 blah. Some of that may be true. Some of that may be false. But for the most part, that's kind of the information or what you can expect with online profiles when you're dating in a place like Asia, right? A lot about what they bring to the table or what they're willing to offer and what they're looking for. Just a good man, somebody humble, down to earth, serious relationship. Now, you know, I say that modern day online dating has definitely transcended across both platforms in the West and the East when it comes to just hooking up. Now, I believe that in the United States it's pretty much blunt, straight to the point. Like I said, I swipe right on each other, let's link, let's get it in. You know, so it's a little bit abrupt and, you know, up front, you know, straight up, right? In the Philippines or in Asian dating sites, granted, you have a young lady talking about she's looking for a humble man, a serious relationship. That doesn't mean that she ain't willing to do something strange for a piece of change, y'all. I'm not saying that you're not going to be able to hook up. They might be looking for that, but if you're willing to part ways with some cash, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that there would be some young ladies that would probably be willing to provide services if necessary. But going back to these online dating profiles in the West and stuff, I said, man, this shit is a headache. Like, how do you manage all of this shit? Like, how do you manage to get around? He's like, yo, man, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, you know? It is what it is, bro. You just gotta take it with a grain of salt. And I begged this brother. I said, man, next time I go to the Philippines, yo, you better come with me. You'll see a completely different side of things. I promise you. All I want you to do is at least understand what is available to you in another part of the world. That's it. I'm not asking you to move over there permanently. I just want you to at least see what is available for you as an opportunity abroad. That's it. You know how these guys do. Nah, man, I'm good, bro. You want me to fly all the way over there, man? It'd be, it's a poor country, man. Blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what, man? This will be the last time I try to save you. This will be the last time I try to save you. If you want to sit here and continue dealing with the nonsense that I'm seeing you have to deal with right now just to get a phone number, you continue to do that, my boy. You continue to do that. But I'm telling you, all the Cash App sent and all of that stuff, what exactly are you expecting to get in the end? Especially knowing that she's probably got 4 or 5 other guys that are probably Cash Apping her too, if not more. What is your absolute expectation with this Cash App sending and stuff? That's what I really want to know. And, he ain't never had no answer for me. So I just let it go. But when I tell y'all that online dating in the West is complete trash, for the most part, it genuinely is. For the most part, it is some of the craziest things that you'll ever hear in an online biography profile. The shit that you see, the shit that you hear, it's like, is this for real, for real? And I honestly have to say, guys, it is for real, for real. And I know a lot of y'all know about this. I can't be the only one who just had this revelatory moment. I mean, I'm sure y'all have known this for a long time, which is why the majority of the gentlemen who listen to me have already committed themselves to the decision to at least check out and see what, the Philippines and other places abroad have to offer. Mainly because they're tired of what is going on right now, right? They're tired of dealing with what is going on right now. Nobody wants to deal with what's going on in the world right now. And you gotta have some respect for that. I mean, I don't even think it has anything to do with, at this point, oh, well, y'all just don't like dating women of certain races and shit. It's just the complete giving up of women in the West, period. Because I've never met, or I've never seen in my life, somebody with so many damn demands in my life. Like, I read this whole profile. It was literally a list of things that you better bring to the table or you better not message her. I had never laughed so hard in my life, to be honest with you. Never, ever laughed so hard in my life. But gentlemen, I don't know what else to say. I'm disheartened by it. I mean, I'm sorry that my brothers who continue to deal with Western modern day dating still continue to deal with this nonsense. I'm sad that they still continue to expose themselves to such nonsense. But at the end of the day, you know what we say, man. We can't save them all, can we, gentlemen? We cannot save them all. Eventually they'll get it, or maybe they will not. I'm not here to, tell or take anybody's joy away from them. I'm just here to provide a differing perspective, right? And if you got women over here in their biographies talking about you got to send them money just to talk to them, you already know that you already operating at a deficit. You feel me? You already know that you are operating at a deficit. But ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. I'm not even going to divulge or go too much deeper into this one. I got a headache just thinking about it. First of all, my cheeks were hurting because I was laughing so damn hard earlier. But also, I just can't put too much energy into a topic like this because, unfortunately, it's exhausting continuously trying to tell my brethren, look, if you haven't already at least considered it, y'all better start getting it in your minds real quick that you might want to go somewhere abroad. And I'm not even talking about just to the Philippines, y'all. Thailand is a viable option. Cambodia, if you think about it. Vietnam, Japan, if you're thinking about it. And one place that I believe that all of my brethren need to be at least considering, talking to my brothers out there, Africa, okay? Ghana, Kenya, you name it, Uganda. Bruh, if that ain't on your map or your list of things to do sometime soon, you better put it on that list real quick. You feel me? Even if you want to stick to, dealing with your own kind, if that's the way you feel, those places are viable fucking options. Viable fucking options. Alright? Appreciate y'all locking in with the Good Dot, man. If you already loved this video, and I'm pretty sure you guys did, if you haven't already dropped that like, please make sure you drop a like, share, comment, and subscribe on that bitch. I'd appreciate that. Alright, y'all know what time it is. Time for the Good Dot to go and get to getting. So with that being said, Good Dot is officially out, at least knuckle, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Makita. Mabuhay. Peace.